I want some more of it.
Daily Show. Welcome back to this Tuesday morning. I thought it was Monday just a few minutes ago. I don't know if you heard that blooper, but we'll get through that. That'll be for the end of the year tape. We have Robin, we have Mark in the studio, Riverbend East Rotary. First time I've had the Riverbend East Rotary Club on the show. And Pints for Polio is coming right down the pipeline. How are we looking for the event?
We're looking pretty good. We have 5 different local bar and grills participating in East Alton and Wood River. We got No Man's Land, Joe's Pizza and Pasta there at Eastgate, Refinery and franchise right there down Edwardsville Road, and then the airliner on Airline Drive in East Alton. We've got a few already registered, but obviously with it being this Thursday, we're trying to get people registered now and everything because this is going to be such a big event for us. It's our big polio push right now because Friday is actually World Polio Day.
Well, and that is one of the most major components of Rotary International's mission. And my generation might not understand, just here locally, the impact that disease had. But open up a history book or go back and reflect on one of your history classes and realize how much damage and the impact that disease has then and now still has today in other countries throughout the world still.
Yeah, and I don't have to open up my history book because my dad had polio.
Wow.
And so it's something that doesn't just affect kids in their childhood. In most cases, it follows them throughout their adulthood with complications.
Well, and see, this is why it's incredible to have Rotary provide events like this through local chapters because you need to talk about it. Because, even then, I wouldn't have realized that it was, a generation right before you. That's incredible to me. And now, with you being the international chair, Robin, is this a conversation that comes up quite a bit and just your communication with within the group?
Yeah, and also within other Rotary groups. So I go to other Rotary groups also and do a presentation on our Polio Plus Society and fighting polio, partially because of my experience with my dad and knowing his history because, so many people don't have that personal connection and they don't know the stories of just how it affected kids and families.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, and now when you're putting on events like this, how do you find the locations? What goes into the partnerships that make up that Pints for Polio, the stops along the way?
The biggest thing for us is obviously with us being Riverbend East Rotary, we're basically the 2 clubs, East Alton Rotary and Wood River merged to forge Riverbend East Rotary. So we're looking for the locations that are in our service area and basically trying to find ways to help promote local as far as getting them some people that might not know them otherwise. But also, as you know, they're pretty well-known places too. So for them to be doing this when they already have their specials and stuff like that going on, they're actually going out and supporting us and helping us provide this.
Well, it's totally a symbiotic relationship. And I think that, again, just a good reflection on Rotary International and just other Rotary clubs, throughout the country too and throughout the area is how important that dynamic is. And it seems like just throughout the entire region, and I'm sure Riverbend East Rotary's region's no different, it's pretty easy to get the businesses and the folks to say, yeah, absolutely, let's go ahead and do this.
Yeah, they were all excited and ready to get on board. They're looking forward to the event as well. I've seen them sharing it on their socials as well.
Really cool. And now, do you guys have a Facebook page, social media?
Yeah, we do. It's under Riverbend East Rotary, and it actually has a link to the event page. Got the website where you can actually go straight to register. You can actually register the night of at the locations, but if you register ahead of time, it kind of sets it up to where you're starting and everything else.
Well, and that's good to know too. And we're going to take you right there to the Facebook page so you guys can see that and what it looks like. And I am totally on the right spot here. I was making sure. Sometimes doing this on the fly, guys, can get a little nerve-wracking. But you can see the post on there and see really just some great information there that you're sharing from Oasis as well. But here's the Pints for Polio event flyer. You can see that right there in its entirety. And $30. It's 5 to 10 p.m. That's a good amount of time to run. And now, just for folks that have never done a Pints for Polio event, how does it break down? What's that structure look like on your end of things for the consumer?
For the consumer, basically, you pick a starting point. I kind of always say it's like, well, if you know what you want to eat, you might start there. Like I know Joe's Pizza and Pasta has a all-you-can-eat spaghetti night.
Oh yeah,
So it's like
that's great.
you can go there. Franchise obviously has their Thursday night appetizer specials and that going on, and I do know that Airliner and Refinery are talking about doing a couple of specials as well.
I haven't eaten at Refinery yet. Is that pretty good?
It's actually very underrated because most people don't know they even have a kitchen.
Yeah.
For me, it's close to home, so yeah, I've been there a few times and we enjoy it.
Man, that sounds like my type of place. Yeah.
Yep.
This is so cool. And now, so it includes a souvenir pint glass.
Yeah.
Correct 4 beer tickets and that punch card. You turn your punch card in at the end of the night, signed off at all 5 spots, and receive a Pints for Polio champion T-shirt and $10 per additional mug.
Correct. So basically, if you want, like me with my bar that I keep downstairs, I actually like to have a pint glass.
I get what you're doing.
So I've got 2 ordered, but obviously I only needed 1 for the beer tickets. But yeah, I ordered a second one, which is a great opportunity. I actually there should be a picture on the event page of the mugs, but they came out looking very, very nice. It says Riverbend East Rotary, Pints for Polio. And then we have the initial shirt order in for the people that are working the night of the event. So as you're getting there, you'll see what they look like, but they actually turned out real nice. They're obviously going to be purple in honor of polio.
It's and really just great information there. Real quick, and here's the. Look at that! I found it. There's the glass, correct?
Yep.
Look at that! I am on fire today, pulling all this up on. We're going to take a quick break, but one note, real quick, that is important is because this is a drinking event and this is a platform. Make sure you have a designated driver.
Yeah, we kind of stress that too.
Yeah, and that's in your flyer, and I think that's really good to note. And just make sure that you guys are safe getting around town. We're going to come back with Riverbend East Rotary, pay a quick bill, come back, talk a little bit more about this event. You stay there, and we'll be back here on RiverBender.com, Roku TV, and anywhere and everywhere you watch this show. With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Discover Del Mar Public House, located in Godfrey's historic Clifton Schoolhouse. Enjoy bold flavors like homemade falafel, fish and chips, and rotating pasta favorites. Relax with local beers, half-price wine bottles, and summer poutine nights. The only thing missing is you. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Del Mar Public House, where great food, drinks, and friends come together. DelMarPublicHouse.com.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job. There's nothing holding me back anymore.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back, Daily Show 1037. We're back with Mark. We're back with Robin, Riverbend East Rotary. Mark, you're the president. Robin, you are the international chair, and you're also a part of the Polio Plus committee, correct? Well, and, I just think it's really important that, to keep talking about polio a little bit and just Rotary overall is that there's still a lot of countries around the world that are dealing with this as an epidemic, to say the least,
And people don't really think about it too much because it's like, isn't that eradicated? It's like, well, yeah, but as much as people travel, it doesn't take long if you don't completely eradicate it for it to spread again.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, this year we've had 13 wild polio cases. It's only in 2 countries, Afghanistan and Pakistan now. But it's estimated if we stop our efforts for vaccination that within 10 years we'll have 200,000 cases per year.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Well, and no one can take away the importance of the polio vaccine. I mean, that was one of the single greatest inventions, whether it's medical or just in general of all time. I mean, that vaccine was crucial, and Rotary plays a huge part in that in distribution, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, and let's talk about polio a little bit more here in a couple of seconds. But let's talk about ways that we can help Rotary fundraise this and support this cause. Pints for Polio, it's $30. And is online registration available for this?
Yeah, there's online registration. If you go to the page or even on Riverbender, there's an event page that has the QR code that you can go straight to. If you don't like QR codes, our Facebook page actually has the forms site web address, so you can actually just link straight to it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You're making it easy for all of us here.
Trying to, and then if online doesn't really work, if you want to come that night to register, you can do so. We're still trying to get the Venmo set up, but obviously we will take cash, preferably exact change, because that'll make it a lot easier on the ones working the tables. But whenever you walk in, if it's your first stop, find the table, because that's where you're going to be picking your stuff up anyway. Or if you want to get registered, or if you're just there eating and you decide that you want to participate.
Yeah, well, and the reason I'm pulling up the screen here, this is the Riverbend East Rotary Club's Facebook page. This post from October 3rd has that link right here. It's that form site, and it'll take you right over to where you can fill that out and you can put your information in. I'm zoomed out and my glasses are bad, or my eyes are bad, but there's 10 different crawler options that you can, up to 10 spaces, and that's $30 per, correct?
Yeah, if you want to register your group, you can actually register all on one form, or you can do it individually, and it basically tells you to pick where you're going to start. And then as the night goes through, you're going to have one card. It's going to have the 4 punch or 4 spots for the bartender or server to mark off your beers through the night, and also at the top it's going to have where the people at the table circle an initial that you've been to each location, and then that's where at the end of the night you turn your card in, and we actually get all your information and order a t-shirt for you. Obviously, we don't want to pre-order a bunch of t-shirts and then be stuck with them, because we don't know how many people are planning on actually hitting all 5 locations.
Well, and honestly, great to note there. And we're going to link this in a write-up on Riverbender today, so you guys can just click on the link and go, and we'll take you right there to registration. $30 per person, and then $10 for an extra mug. One is provided per ticket, correct?
Right.
And now, real quick, Robin, just because of your work within the Polio Plus committee and everything you do, you were talking about 13 wild cases, correct, of polio in yes. 2 countries. What are some of the stats you can share with us just on polio in general, and then some of the work that Rotary does to, help combat it as well?
Yeah, well, Rotary first started in 1979 with working on vaccinations, but really formed our Polio Plus in 1985, I believe it was. And so since in 1988, there were 350,000 cases of polio worldwide. Wow. So we are now at 99% vaccination. And, I don't know the dollar amount that Rotary has contributed, but it's well over $1 billion. I do know that. So we're really close. But like we mentioned just a moment ago, we just can't let off
the gas.
Yeah, because it's, again, within 10 years, it's estimated it would be 200,000 cases per year. And we partner with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. They will donate $2 for every dollar that we raise.
Wow.
So
that's incredible. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, and now it's good, honestly, what are some of the reasons that, is it that, I don't want to say reasons, is it education? Is it raising awareness to individuals that don't understand it? Is it lack of access to that vaccination? Just in your experience talking with the group.
It's everything.
Okay.
It's all of that. Yep. It's education, excuse me.
Yeah, some of it now is actually just getting into some of the countries where they don't have access or aren't informed, and it's basically you're going in there and some of these are not the best situations to be walking into anyway, but that's another story.
Right. Yeah, I get you there.
So there's areas of those countries that are harder to get into and that people are more suspicious, and they don't want the vaccinations.
Absolutely. Well, and just really good notes there, and reasons why we should be a part of this Pints for Polio Bar and Grill crawl that comes up this Thursday. That's October the 23rd. It's going to be a great day and one that you want to be a part of, and a great night, 5 to 10 p.m. There's 5 different stops.
Yep.
Oh, I was counting, so it's nerve-wracking. And then just Riverbend East Rotary as a whole. When do you guys meet, and how can we join you? What are the qualifications?
We meet Thursdays at noon at Julia's Banquet Center.
That's a good spot.
Yeah. We're not meeting this Thursday since we're doing our event that night, but generally speaking, we have our meetings every Thursday, barring holidays.
Okay. And how much is membership? What's it take, just for the folks who maybe are not familiar with that Rotary process? I
don't have the exact total with me right now, but we basically have your Rotary International dues that really aren't that expensive, that you have to pay quarterly, and then we have like a meet and charge $12, which actually includes your food and everything else.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Pretty good food usually. They do it buffet style and kind of mix it up every week.
Really cool. And now, what time again is that on Thursdays?
Noon.
At noon?
Yep.
And is the Facebook page the best way to stay up to date on all that information?
We have the Facebook page, but we also, if you just Google Riverbend East Rotary Club, it'll actually take you straight to our public club runner page. It actually lists our speakers that we have coming up every week, because we always try to have a program between local non-for-profits or things going on.
Really cool. Well, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. We're going to link everything in a write-up, and hopefully we get you a few more folks a part of the bar and grill crawl. And the next time you guys have an event coming up, please stop on by. Do you guys do the chili chow down?
We just did our chili dinner. It's more of, we do it every year at alternating between Woodruff and Roxana high school games.
Okay.
So it was just this past Thursday, past Friday, I should say, very successful. Had a lot of people come in there, and that actually goes directly to our scholarship fund, because we provide a scholarship to East Alton Woodruff High School. Well, actually 2 to each East Alton Woodruff and Roxana.
Really cool. Yeah. Well, once again, seriously, thank you both for stopping by, and really just appreciate your time. We'll link everything in a write-up on RiverBender.com. All right, the wait's almost over. So I got to tell you guys something. I found this. This is ridiculous. A poll has found that 1 in 10 kids rarely play outside. We're talking less than once a week.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We're going to talk about this. This is just incredible. This has been all over the regional news today, and just one that we got to pick brains, and we're going to talk about it next on Riverbender and Roku.